Hey, good morning, y'all. It's Anthony. Alright, so I just had some personal experience with this last couple of days, but keep your word. Seriously, if you say you're gonna do something, or you're gonna inflict some sort of consequence for the choice that somebody made, stick to it. Do what you say and say what you do. It's not hard, but why people cannot do that, it amazes me. Like, so many people, especially with their kids, will say some sort of punishment or whatever for something they did. Then when it's time to implement it, they don't do it. They go back on the word, or they change it up to make it more easy or convenient for the child. And they wonder why their children walk all over them. That's just one example. It's just like people doing in business too. They come with a partnership agreement, then someone violates the agreement, and instead of inflicting the consequences of separating the partnership or taking more shares or whatever the consequence is that you have laid out from the get-go, oh man, it just happened once, we'll let it slide. Don't. So if you have something in writing or you make rules, stick to your rules and inflict the consequences that was already agreed upon by the two parties. Like I said, apparently it's really hard for parents to do this because they want their kids to like them. It don't matter. If you've done it, especially for all y'all parents out there, if you tried everything, you tried punishments, you tried taking their toys, you tried putting them on grounding them, if none of that works, guess what? You can never go wrong with the good old-fashioned beat your kids. If they're your kid, you have the right to beat them. I don't mean hurt them, I don't mean punch them, but spank them, whoop them, let them know that it will not be tolerated. Apparently, we became a very soft society that don't believe in beating their kids or standing up for what they want. Like hell, me personally, I don't like fighting. I don't. I'm really not a fan of hurting people. It's not hard. Don't have a problem doing it if the reason is worth it, but I'm not just going to go on my way to hurt somebody. There's other ways to solve a conflict. I'm going to do my best to try to resolve the issue without confrontation, because most people, they fight for ego. Like when you're a kid, you fought for bragging rights. Yeah, I whooped his ass, or this, that, whatever. You fought for bragging rights. And apparently when people get older, they still fight for bragging rights. Even though I don't care who you are, it takes more to walk away from a fight than it does just to whoop someone's ass. Because let's face it, it's really not hard to hurt people. Most people that think they know how to fight don't know how to fight. And they think they're tougher than they think they are. So why give them what they want by a confrontation? It's stupid. There's other ways to resolve an issue. And you really want to deal with the consequences of a fight, an altercation. But again, at the same time, sometimes you gotta stand up for what you want. Don't get pushed around. So sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But back to the whole point of this conversation: keep your word. If you tell someone you're gonna whoop their ass, whoop their ass. If you tell someone they're not gonna be able to have sweets or whatever because of whatever they did, don't give in, don't give it to them. If you tell them they're gonna have to eat their vegetables, make them eat their vegetables. It's not hard. It's really not. And for the love of God, will someone explain to me why someone does not want to eat fruit and vegetables? I can see the vegetables somewhat. Not really, because I love them, but I know a lot of kids don't like to eat vegetables, but who the hell don't like to eat fruit? Like, who don't like fruit? It's not but a bunch of sugar, healthy sugar. But I know kids that don't like to eat fruit. Like, it's a chore for them to eat fruit and vegetables. That amazes me. But anyways, keep your word, y'all. Subscribe to my channel. and y'all have a great and blessed day.